Acknowledge, embrace the distance as you grow apart. Embrace especially if it's a good distance. Embrace it as you grow apart, cause if I feel like if you were distant with something, it was bad, or distant from a person, that doesn't make you a bad individual. That like just wasn't lining up with you. And I feel like if you were distant with a person, that person just wasn't for you. See, I've been so distant. I've been close with people, and I created a distance once they start acting weird, because I'm not with that weird stuff. And I say that to say, don't get too comfortable around me. Don't get like too comfortable that you can be fake around me. It should be like genuine, like love the whole time, or a genuine relationship. It shouldn't be like, oh, you acting this way, so I'ma act fake. No, that's very childish. And I dealt with a very childish situation like that couple months ago, and she was just childish, so I had to leave her alone. And people like that, you gotta understand, people gonna talk about you regardless if you're like that. No matter who you are, if the person is childish, they're gonna talk about you. So if I already see a childish flag in somebody, like that's a red flag. That means you need to start creating distance fast. I mean, when me and this person, I'm not gonna say their name, because when me and this person was close, like she always used to ask me for things, like, and it was just weird. I mean, I used to like give for this person. I didn't care about giving for this person. Yeah, I'm a genuine real person. I'm a real person. If you need help, I'm the type of person you call on for help. If I got it, we got it. You feel me? I'm not a stingy person when it comes to help, because I know some people like need help, and I've been through that struggle. Not saying like that person was struggling, but I've been through it, so I know what it come with. So I know how I feel going through the struggle, asking for a person and they ain't got it. You feel me? So that's when I come in. Now, I'm not the person, this person all the time was expecting me to save the day. This why I do these type of videos. Cause don't expect anybody to save the day if they're not your family. Don't expect them to come out with a cape and be heroes. Because, like, how long you knew them all the time, they're not gonna be that superhero that you needed and want. They're not gonna be a bank, ATM. Like, and that person looked at me like a bank and a ATM, and like that I would just that money was just growing off of trees. And like, I didn't mind giving it out, but if you look at somebody like a bank, I feel like now you're doing like a lot. But stay, like, don't tell nobody, like what I said this video, last video. I mean, don't tell nobody your goals. Especially if, don't tell nobody your goals if they're not gonna keep you, if they're not gonna keep you accountability of your goals. Tell the wrong person your goals is through. I say, move like a chess piece on a checkerboards in life. You gotta make people think you're going through a fall for them to feel good. And then when they feel good, kinda go to the other side of the checkerboard. If you know what I'm talking about, if you know how to play checkers, you know what I mean. Try to become the king. The goal of the life is to become the young kings. Yeah, because and I know we have Y and crash outs, and a lot of people want to be crash outs nowadays. But what happened to the young king? What happened to buying your mom house, paying your mom bills? What happened to, like, all that? What happened to getting rich? And I'm gonna take my mom out the hood. Like, see, and a lot of people can't do that because that's a real man job. Like, that's like where you gotta take your time, consistently work in the dark. You gotta work in the dark to it till it come to the light. Whatever you doing in the dark, I just wanna congratulate you, and I appreciate you doing this work in the dark. Whatever you doing in the dark, it must come to the light. Whatever you doing in the dark must come to the light. So if you can say staying consistent but you drain, just keep going another one step after the other. Like, if you just start that business and think it's not gonna go good and you don't see good results, keep going. I promise you're not gonna be in that dark for long. You might think of the looks, but if you got that man up there, if you call on that man, if you be faithful to that man, and we even fall being faithful to that man. So, like, none of us is perfect. People that made it on YouTube are famous, not even perfect. They just got money. They just got more doors to open. And that's where I come in to say, create more doors for yourself. Don't close more doors for yourself. And, like, take responsibilities. Like, chasing your goals is gonna cause you to take responsibility and ownership of your own life. Cause, like, if you don't take ownership and responsibility of your own life, your mom or your sister or your siblings not gonna take responsibility of your life. You don't care about your life, they don't care about your life. Not like that. Like, if you don't drive, like, let me say it in a better way. If you don't drive to get that bag, nobody's gonna get it for you when you're grown. At least when you're grown. Like, when you're a kid, it's okay. But when you're grown, take ownership of your own life.